Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. Fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go.
Herbert off of play action. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Jayy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Go.
First carry of the game for the Aggie alum, Jayy.
And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
First down, they go back to Jayy.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The Eagles at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson.
And it's 3rd and 4.
You talk about this Miami defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go. 11.
Garoppolo going to change the look here.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Looking Austin Eckler's way again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Here we go.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
One, Omaha. 21.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Running on first down, Eckler.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
It's Eckler again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Now they're audible to something else.
On play action, now Garoppolo.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that and continuing to let him throw the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Flowers going to go in motion right.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They'll run for it with Eckler. And boy, is he close.
Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. In motion left goes Boyd. And this drive will begin with a run from Jayy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
Now it's Herbert. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here we go, here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Garoppolo's going to change the play. They go play action here on 1st down. That's to the tight end, Riley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go.
Flowers going to go in motion right. Eckler now between the tackles. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the 1st down.
The 1st down run not going to get him a whole lot, maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here we go.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Play action. Garoppolo. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Crowd right. Set.
A-Chain on the counter, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Throw caught by A-Chain. Down inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Go.
Here's Herbert. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. A-Chain gets it from the gun. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Devon A-Chain with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here is 3rd and 5.
13. Hey,
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Extra point try now for Patterson. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. In motion comes the tight end left.
21, 21, 12, 12, fellas, here we go. 2, 2, 2.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look,
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Herbert. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
but that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Boyd hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now. And now off to the races down the right side. Austin Eckler, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Austin Eckler, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll make it 24-7.
Dolphins 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 5-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, Ram. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
On first down, it's Herbert. He gets it left side to Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hold the troops right. Let's go. Ready?
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the Dolphins rush, gets home, down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jamar Chase. 69 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incomplete.
Herbert has it knocked free.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
12.
Herbert now. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Oh, they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Garoppolo changing the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And it's caught.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Eckler is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Hey, gun. I got you.
Eckler again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
Hey, gun.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
21. Dick. Hey, gun.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Austin Eckler with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins use the short field to get in for 6. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Dolphins 21.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
They'll get this out wide to Boyd. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for an Eagles.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield he can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Jayy. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Patterson's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick-6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
11. Hey, gun.
Flowers going to go in motion right.
Wait. 65.
Garoppolo to throw on second down.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Garoppolo going to change the look here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
The coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
21. Here we go.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Now they'll send Boyd in motion left. And they'll run here with A-Chain.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Devon A-Chain,
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
and the Eagles add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
21. Hey, alert!
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Eagle pressure, too much this time. There he goes. And quickly, they get to the line.
11, 21. I got this. Flag! 11.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Looking deep here for Flowers.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here we go.
The Dolphins on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. On play action, now Garoppolo.
And that one almost intercepted. Well, he's got 2 already, nearly a 3rd, but not to be, and it's 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Deontay Johnson from 6 yards away.
And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Back out there to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
12.
Garoppolo now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo.
Looking deep here for Chase.
That's caught inside the 20. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
11.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Garoppolo's going to change the play.
On play action, they'll throw.
That one into the hands of Flowers. Still going.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
66 yards.
And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith.
Oh, some strong running.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice, and that often runs you into a penalty.
And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive.
Running left, it's A-Chain.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
63 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And they're going to speed things up here. Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
And now an audible here into something else. On second down, a run by A-Chain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Here's Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
The Eagles send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Garoppolo changing the play.
They'll run out of the gun with it. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
65. 13.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Tucker Kraft from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Score Eagles 49, Dolphins 35.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be